After Joe Crowley's stunning loss in New York's congressional primary, the spotlight's turning now to the next generation of lawmakers. One emerging name in political circles is Representative Hakeem Jeffries of Brooklyn and Queens. Our Washington correspondent Yvonne Vital sat down with Jeffries for his view of the future.
On this day, Congressman Hakeem Jeffries is on his way to the House floor, casting votes before the summer break. When he and his colleagues return in September, lower temperatures, but higher stakes.
We're hopeful if we have the opportunity to govern, we can lead the charge, and that the administration will see fit to work with us to improve the lives of everyday Americans.
A midterm election is looming, and Democrats are looking to regain majority control of the House, a goal Jeffries is actively involved in, working to campaign on behalf of colleagues. But he's also proven himself a bipartisan figure, recently working with Congressman Doug Collins of Georgia to pass the First Step Act.
Working with Republicans to get things done on issues like fixing our broken criminal justice system.
That bill passed the House 360 to 59. The 47-year-old New York native is no stranger to public service, with a career in law and a stint in the state assembly before coming to Congress in 2012. His name was mentioned as a possible mayoral candidate at one point, but Jeffries seems to have found his calling and possibly a robust future in Washington. It was after this moment that many in his party were soul-searching, even questioning the very identity and essence of what it means to be a Democrat. Consequently, perhaps sooner than expected, Jeffries finds himself in a whirlwind of rumor and recommendation, especially when it comes to the fourth highest spot in House Dem leadership.
Hakeem Jeffries is being mentioned possibly as well. I have nothing but the highest admiration for him and for others that are being talked about.
We are going to miss Joe Crowley. He's a good man. He was a tremendous servant. It's going to be a tough void to fill, but I do think it's important that New York, moving forward, continue to have a seat at the leadership table.
But that future, whatever it may be, will depend on what happens on election night. For now, Jeffries, who's also up for re-election, says he'll continue to focus on the goals that led him from Crown Heights to Congress.
Well, I think it's important for us to keep our eye on the prize as it relates to serving the best interests of the constituents we were sent to Washington to represent.